probably gonna regret that, and I probably mispronounced it, but I'm currently sitting in a hotel room in Beijing, China. I'm here with my husband. He's here for work. I'm here for fun. So we landed yesterday morning at 5 a.m. I tried my best to stay up. I think I made it to like 2 o'clock maybe? No, I lied. We made it to like 11 o'clock a.m. here, which is 11 p.m. at home. And I knocked out, and I don't remember what happened. Next thing I knew, it was like 8:30, I think. I was up for maybe 20 minutes, and then I like forced myself to go back to sleep, and then I woke up and it was 2:45 in the morning here, and I could not go back to sleep. So I've been up since 2:45 in the morning. It is 6:05 in the evening here now. So it's technically 6 o'clock in the morning at home. I've had 3 coffees today. I had a cappuccino this morning, and then I went out shopping, which is why I'm here, to show you guys what I bought today. And then I had another cappuccino before sitting down to film this because I started to feel the wave of sleepiness coming over, and I was like, I need to, nip this in the bud now, otherwise I'm gonna fall asleep and I'll be up again at 3 in the morning. Didn't want that to happen. So the goal is to stay up till like 10, 11, hopefully sleep through the night, and I should be good for tomorrow. So, what? Anyways, so this morning we got up at 7:30. We got ready, headed downstairs to have breakfast. We headed downstairs for breakfast, and then we came back up. Actually, I came back up alone, and then he was waiting for everyone else in the lobby downstairs. And then he actually, 10 minutes later, I hear a knock on my door. It was my husband, and he said that the meeting had been pushed to 12 and nobody told him. So we didn't really need to be up at 7:30 this morning, but it's okay, it worked out. It's across the street and like maybe half a block down, there is from our hotel, there is a mall, and we walked in there and then we walked around a little bit. But anyways, long story short, we went shopping. We went to the mall, we walked around, didn't really buy anything, and then he got a phone call actually saying that, oh, they were ready to meet, and he had to leave. So I ended up, instead of coming back to the hotel, I ended up just staying at that shopping mall. I ended up walking the entire thing again. It was like 4 stories. So yeah, so then I didn't put any lipstick on. And I did do a little bit of shopping. Now, I went to this first mall. It was 4 stories, huge, and because it was so early in the morning, it was pretty empty. That was when I had my second coffee. There was a Starbucks there, and I had a coffee. And then I walked out of the mall to come back to the hotel, and across the street I saw a Gap sign, and I'm like, oh, that's a familiar store. I decided to walk towards it, and I saw like a Uniqlo, and I realized there's a whole nother mall. Ginormous mall, right across the street from this other ginormous mall. And I go inside, and it's like kind of like any mall is, I guess. As you go up, you can kind of look over the railing and you see like the floors beneath you. And I looked down, and there's an ice skating rink at the bottom of this mall. It was insane. I was like, what the heck? Anyways, I went inside that mall, walked around the entire mall. As I was coming out of that mall, I saw a convenience store on the corner. I was like, oh, that's great. I can probably buy water bottles for much cheaper than the hotel was selling them for. So I decided to walk towards this convenience store, and as I'm walking to the convenience store, I see, have you guys ever been to like Chinese supermarkets in New York or anywhere else really, or even here? I don't know. But they have those like plastic flaps that like hang at the door. Anyway, so I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. So I see some guy walk like next to the convenience store. There was a set of doors, and I see this guy like walk through that, and when he moved the plastic aside, it looked like another store. I was like, oh, that's cool, I should check that out too. I walk inside this store, it was an entire mall. There was another mall. This is the 3rd mall, and this is literally like, one mall is here, you cross the street is like the Gap Mall. It's not the Gap Mall, but that was like the store on the corner, and then the rest of the mall. and then you cross this way, and there's a third mall. And I, like, this was the biggest one. There was 5 stories, and it was like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a circle, and then, like, you can see, like, you know, all the stories from the middle. Then there's another circle, and you see all the stories, and then another circle. And I feel like I didn't even, that probably makes no sense. I feel like I didn't even see the entire mall. It was huge, and I was in there for like 2 hours. It was ridiculous. And I just kept walking and walking, and I felt like I just kept seeing more and more. But in this third mall, it was very interesting the way it was set up. So the main floor where I walked in from, it was very similar to, I guess, like a department store, like beauty area. So it was just a bunch of, you know, makeup brands like Estee Lauder, Smashbox, Sicily, like everything you can imagine, everything, and then some. And it was just like a bunch of like kiosks, or I guess like they had their own counters around that first floor, and that was in the middle, and then around it there was jewelry store. So they sold gold, there was a Pandora store, there's just a lot going on. Then I just kept going up, and I kept trying to walk the whole floor, but I really do think I missed a few things. And then eventually I got tired of walking around, and I decided to come back home. And as I was like walking out, I saw the convenience store had an entrance from the inside of the mall, and I was like, oh yeah, that's why I walked this way. I did get water. As I was walking home, I realized at the corner of our hotel there's actually a bakery. Growing up in New York, I used to have this raisin bread that we used to get from Flushing, from this Chinese bakery, and it was like braided bread with raisins in it, and I don't know, like, it was just the best thing ever growing up. Like, I loved having that. And I walked into this bakery hoping to find it, and I did. And then there was another one. I had that one, and there was also like an almond one, and it just looked very fresh, so I was like, oh, let me pick it up. I actually like that one a lot better. There was like almond paste kind of thing in the middle, so the bread wasn't as dry. This probably is like completely irrelevant to what I'm actually supposed to be showing you guys, but yeah, really good. And because it's so close, I probably will be going back. Also, side note, please ignore the disaster happening in the background. We kind of just came and opened all our bags, and I tried to clear up what's in the frame, but I know you can see my towel hanging back there, and I did the best I could, okay? And keep in mind, I'm falling asleep. Anyways, so I know this is only shopping day 1 of many, and I figured instead of trying to film all of this at once, I would kind of go day by day or a few days at a time to show you guys what I've been buying. Don't judge me. But yeah, let's get into it. So the first store I went to, this was in the first mall that I went in with my husband. This store was very like, everything was really cheap, and you could tell it was like, I don't want to use the word gimmicky because it wasn't gimmicky, but like it was, because you'll see. This was the name of the store, and it said, it was something like designed by Japan or designer Japan brand. I don't remember exactly what it said, but that's what it said under the logo on the wall at the store. I bought quite a few things from here, all super random things. Don't judge me. Oh, the first thing I picked up, super random. I bought, this is so awkward because I don't know why I picked this up. Basically, it's just a little cutlery set. It's not even cutlery, you can't cut anything with this. It's a spoon and chopsticks, and they're metal. I don't know if you can see that. And they come in a little plastic case. It's a metal spoon, stainless steel, and metal chopsticks. I don't know, I thought it's cute, and I figured metal chopsticks, like, they'll never go away. I'll have them forever. Not that I know how to use them, but I'll have them forever. And the spoon, yeah. My husband has a soy allergy. I know, I come to China with a soy allergy. But he brought like 40 pounds of food with him. Like, that was his check-in bag, was all food basically, because he really can't eat much, and we're here for 2 weeks. So he brought a few like Easy Mac and stuff like that, and we realized there's no spoon in the hotel room. So I also thought this would be good. You can use it over and over again and it'll be good. The next thing I picked up is this body massager. This probably is so weird. Oh, also I wanted to tell you guys the prices of these things because this store was really, really cheap. This was 10 RMB. That's $1.50. $1.50 for a spoon, chopsticks, and a plastic carrying case. I can carry that in my bag. So yeah, so this body massager, so they have something very similar to this at CVS, except the ball on the inside looks like a galaxy print on it, I guess. It's like very colorful. This looks like a golf ball. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. This was 15 RMB, which, let me just pull out my converter because I don't know. This is 15 RMB. It's $2.35 for this. But yeah, so anyway, so every time we go to CVS, they have one very similar to this, and my husband always picks it up, and I'm always like, no, I'm not. I refuse to let you buy that because it's so stupid. And it's like $15 at CVS, but I found this for $2. I figured I'd get him one. And so yeah, in the middle looks like a golf ball. And he actually played golf in high school. They had a golf team and he played golf in high school. So yeah. But yeah, so that's that. The next thing I picked up, I've actually had this before. I ordered it on Amazon and it just sat at the bottom of my purse and it got scratched up. But basically it's this 3-in-1 phone lens. And I actually wanted to use one to film and to vlog while I was here, but it's got that like ridiculous plastic packaging that you can't open unless you have like, you know, a chainsaw, and I don't have one on me, so I'm gonna have to wait till I get home to open this. Okay, it's got a wide angle, macro, and fisheye lens, and it kind of just clips onto the back of your phone, and it does come with a little carrying pouch, which I will use, but I'm sure will still somehow manage to, you know, die in my purse. This is also 15 RMB, so again, $2.35. Not bad. This is another random thing. This we saw on the plane. The girl sitting next to us had this, and we thought it was really like weird and funny because we're like, Pink Panther, like that's so random. But they are baby wipes. And they have Pink Panther on them. And these were also $1.50. Yeah, 6 packs, 8 wipes each. Super, you know, cool to just throw in your purse, wipe your hands, whatever. But yeah, and they've got Pink Panther on them. Everything in this store had Pink Panther on it. I don't understand what it was. They had those like travel cups. They had neck pillows, stuffed animals, makeup. They had like an entire Pink Panther makeup line. It was ridiculous. They had everything. Another super random thing, this is kind of like an inside joke with my sister-in-law. She went to India this past semester, and she was telling me about how she wears these patches when she goes outside. They're mosquito repellent patches, but she just called them patches, and I was like, wow, I'm so proud of you for quitting smoking. She doesn't smoke. But yeah, so I saw these. These were also $1.50, and there's 12 anti-mosquito stickers in each, and they've got cute little pandas on them. But yeah, there's 12 in each. I picked up 2. These were also $1.50, and I don't think they'll actually work, but they were funny, and I can't wait to show them to her. Okay, the next thing I bought, I bought spoons. Don't ask me why. But basically last week, my husband was drinking something out of a tall glass, and he had to use a knife to stir it. He put ice in it and he wanted to stir it, and he ended up using a knife. And I judged him hardcore because I was like, who uses a knife? He's like, well, we don't have any long spoons. So I saw these and I was like, okay, I want to see him using a knife again. So, you know, they're basically ginormous spoons. I don't even know what this, it might be bigger than a tablespoon, but it's probably a tablespoon. It's just very round, so it looks really big. And they have really long handles. So I figured this would be a good thing to get for him and just to have at home in general. Now, I thought I picked up 6. I only have 5. And when I was showing them to him, I realized they're not all the same size. So I don't know how they were all in the same bin. I guess I just picked them up. I didn't even count them properly. Thought I had 6, only have 5. 2 of them are like a little bit longer and a little bit bigger, and then 3 are also pretty long. They're much longer than a normal spoon, but the spoon itself is a little bit shorter. These were, the shorter ones were 10 RMBs, which is again $1.50 each. And then these slightly longer ones, they say 15, it says RBM 15/2. So I think it's 2 for 15, but I'm not 100% sure. I should probably check the receipt. No, I think they were 15 each. The next thing I bought were these nail polishes. So I saw these, and I don't know if you can see the sticker on the top of the handle here. I actually picked up 2 of the same color here. Does it say the color? If it does, I can't read it. These were also 10 each, so $1.50 again. I bought 2 of these nude colored ones. Bought 2, one for 2 different people, whatever. And then I bought this one, this like glittery pink, and then this glittery red. Okay, so the next thing that I went a little crazy with, so I have a thing for stationery, pens specifically. If I can find a pen that writes nicely, I'm like all about it. I will order 10 of them on Amazon, make sure I have a backup for my backup. I'm crazy like that. So I have been looking at pens here, and I found some cute ones. Found this one, which I believe is the same character as the anti-mosquito stickers, but it's a little panda, and it's just a clicky pen. I don't know, it was cute. It's pink and it has a panda on it, a grumpy panda too. I thought it was cute. These were all 10 each, by the way. Then the next one I bought was this Pink Panther one. I don't know if you can see that. And then it says Pink Panther on the side. This was also 10, again $1.50, and my husband liked this one, so I got that for him. Then this one is 0.5 millimeter. This just looked like a nice, inky pen, but thinner, so it's good to write in my planner, stuff like that. I don't know. I just like pens, so I'm gonna keep buying them most likely while I'm here. Then these 2 are like the Black Panther one. They all write in black ink, by the way. And yeah, they're just simple, very simple pens, but sometimes I like writing with like a fatter pen. It's got a nicer grip to it. I bought one pink and a light blue, green, teal, aqua, seafoam, green, whatever, this pastel-y color. And the last one I bought is this one, also 0.5 millimeter, super like thin pen. It was cool. I don't know, I bought it. So the sign on the pens also said 10/3, which makes you think 10 for 3, but they were $10 RMBs each. Don't understand. Anyways, then there was a little makeup kiosk, and I saw the eyeliners, and I went crazy. Just a little. I did buy an eyebrow pencil. It's very similar to the, I don't know, I'm a fake makeup person. I know Anastasia has one in this shape where it's like the, can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. It's like the triangular-ish kind of tip, and then it's got a spoolie on the other end. I am wearing this now. It was a little too light for me. It was the color dark brown, but it was a little too light for me, so I did have to fill it in a little bit more with powder. It's called Blow Lash Perfect Waterproof Eyebrow Pencil used to outline the eyes. I bought a lot of eyeliners. These blue ones I actually tested at the store. They had a tester for, and it was so inky, and the testers are always dry. So to have an inky tester, I felt like it has to be good. These were $15 each. So again, that's $2.30. I bought 3 of these. I did wear open one to use on my lash line. Why can't I talk? I did open one, and I did use it on my eyes today. I did like it. I did notice a little bit of transfer onto my like inner corner waterline area. I don't know what it looks like now. I haven't looked in the mirror for a while. I probably should have done that before sitting down. Oh well. So, and it's double-ended. One side is a little bit longer and thinner. The other side's a little bit thicker. I thought that was pretty cool. And they're really inky to the point where I actually was opening it and I was trying to pull off, you know when you like peel the plastic off? I hate the plastic like this. But you pull off the plastic and there's a little bit left, and it was on the cap on one end. And when I pulled the plastic, the cap came off, and it like, basically the cap like pressed against the brush tip, and like ink just everywhere. Now there's like a bunch of black dots on it was all over the mirror that I was using. It was all over my laptop, and it's like on the comforter now also. So yeah, it's not that bad on the comforter. It was mostly my laptop, and it all wiped off. But there are like 6 or 7 very, very tiny black spots now on the comforter. The next one I got is this one. I don't really know the difference. I have no idea what the difference is. This was $1.50. Yeah, this one's single-sided, if that makes a difference. Anyways, but this, I don't know if you can see that. That's what the brush tip looks like on this one. And then I bought 2 other ones. This is what the brush tip looks like on this one. This was also $1.50. And then this is the third one, also $1.50. Then I did, at the very, very last minute, pick up this one. And I believe, maybe I should open this one. This was 15 RMB, so $2.30. If you can see that picture, it says 2A, and there's a liner and a brow product, I think. I know the liner is brown, which is why I picked it up, because I feel like I don't ever have brown liquid liner. I don't know. And I have been enjoying lighter makeup look recently, so that's pretty cool. Okay, yeah. So one side is a twisty brow pencil, and this is the same shape as the other one that I used today. And then the other side is a liquid pen. It's not brown. It's not brown. But it is very black. Can you see that? That's a weird angle. How do I show that to you? Yeah. Store called Muji. It had that very like simple vibe. But yeah, they also had pens. I bought more. These were very simple. I don't know how much these were because prices aren't on them, but I think they were around the same $1.50, maybe $2.50-ish. But I bought 2. These are 0.7 millimeter, one black, one blue. And then these were 0.5 millimeter, but these are colored ink. So I bought this pink one, this dark navy, and then a green one. I also picked up this little pencil case. This was 12 RMBs, $1.87. So also in the second mall, there was a bookstore that I actually did see in the first mall, but all the books were in Chinese, so I didn't bother walking in because I probably was like, I can't read anything there anyways. But I did walk into it in the second one because, you know, like Barnes & Nobles, they also have pens and other like gift items like journals and bookmarks and lights and like book lights, I don't know, whatever, random stuff. So I did walk into this bookstore in the second mall, and it was a smaller version of the first one. I might go back to the other one tomorrow. But I found the greatest pen ever, and they were so cheap. I bought these fountain pens. These pens are amazing and they write beautifully. Also, we'll be taking them home in Ziploc bags, believe me. But this is the tip. We opened one. Do you see that? It's like an actual fountain pen. These were these were $4.38 each, which is so cheap for a fountain pen. I'm losing light, and I don't know if somebody's phone is vibrating next door or somebody's drilling something. It's very annoying. Do you guys even hear that? I don't know. Anyways, $4.38 for a fountain pen. These are amazing. Also, each pen, I don't know if you can see this. I bought 4 black ones and a blue one. Do you see the little refills at the bottom? Each pen, there's a refill in the pen, and then there's 2 extras. I also picked up for $1.25. I picked up this, and it's got 5 refills in it also. I may go back to the other bookstore, to the first one, the bigger one, to see if they have other colors, because I think there's a total of either 8 or 10 colors in this range, and they're all fountain pens. They're amazing. I kind of want to open one to show you, but I bought one for my dad because he's like, oh, you're going to China? Cool, bring me a cool pen. I was like, all right, I got you. I'll show you in this one. So basically, you unscrew the top here, and there's a little ink bottle that comes out, and this top piece goes in there. I don't know if you can see that, and then there's that. You probably can't see that, but basically you put that in and you push down until it pops, and then the ink will start to flow, and then you just kind of screw the top back on. That. Well, I really like these pens, and I really hope I can find the other colors. Oh my god, I completely forgot. I also went to H&M. I know H&M is like, why would you shop there? We have an H&M back home. Why did you go there? But I didn't know if these were things that I could only find here and not there. And then I was like, I do this weird thing where I like to buy clothing when I go on a trip, because then I can associate that clothing with that trip. So I bought 3 things. They were fairly normally priced. It wasn't anything special. The first thing I saw, this is $23.30. So this was the first thing I saw. It is basically, all the blouses that I buy from Primark are the same material. What material is this? Polyester? Yeah, 97% polyester. Okay. But yeah, so it's basically just this, like, I wouldn't call it a jacket or a sweater even. It's just like an over thing. I don't know, does that make sense? But yeah, you just put on like a t-shirt or a tank top or something and wear this over that. Again, going to Bermuda in July, so I thought this would be cool for that. I also bought basically the same thing, but in this. This was $20. But yeah, in this like white rose, they're red roses on a white background. But yeah, super cool. I really like those. This was basically $25. It is a dress, but I'd probably wear it on like skinny jeans and call it a shirt. But I just loved this print. It's so summery, and the material is so soft and so light. Let me see. I feel like this is rayon. Viscose. But yeah, so the only thing with this one, which made me hesitate a little bit, but I bought it anyways, was that it has that, like, I think it's called like a keyhole back or something, I don't know. But it's got this opening in the back, but I thought I could put like a zipper there and add that, and make it kind of different. But yeah, so I may add a zipper to this when I get home. But yeah, I can see the sun going down over there in that corner. I'm going to show you guys what's behind. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.